advanced. Oh, well, yeah. He played COVID. I said, hey, I got the Saturday. I got the Saturday clock off. Is that cool with you? All right. Let me know when you're on, Kobe. Go on get you a plate, nigga, so you watch the game.
Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number one.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Seattle Seahawks. On to get it started now, the kicker Chris Boswell. And we are underway from Heinz Field. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he goes out right around the 39. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
By Devin Bush. 2 yards on the pickup.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Well, throw on 1st down with Wilson, eluding the pressure right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
Incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On second down now, it's Carson. He'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Wilson to throw on third down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
So the long field goal misses, and now the reverse. You're in a tough spot defensively. They'll start the drive at the 43. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And this one is incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. That'll bring up second down. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Here's second and 10. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
On third down, Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. They're going on fourth down. It's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. From the 8, they've got it first and goal. On the handoff, it's McFarland. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
When you look at the geography, we're staring at this part of the field. Don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
There defensively.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll run with McFarland. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. I'm looking down from our booths. You can tell this crowd wants him to go for it right now.
And believe me, he knows it. And he's weighing that through his head right now. Actually trying to filter that out because this needs to be a cold decision by him. Not influenced by the crowd, not influenced by outside factors.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Deontay Johnson on the other end of the throw from Ben Roethlisberger. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. 4th and goal. The defense needed one more stand. They couldn't get it.
I just wonder if they were thinking heavy run here in that situation instead of being able to play the pass. And they were beaten on that possession.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Their own 32-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Wilson on
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They'll run the screen with Carson. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
a 4-yard.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. They'll run on first down. Carson. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield.
Complete to Chris Carson. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's
after 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
into the first quarter with the score Steelers 7, Seahawks nothing.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They run it with Carson. Then he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
4 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. From the shotgun, Wilson. And his throw here is incomplete. Chris Carson, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
I want to change course here for a second, CD, and talk about Week 1 Breeze versus Brady. Obviously, such a spotlight matchup. Remember, these two met way back in the Big Ten in college. Brady won that game, Michigan over Purdue, but since being in the NFL, this was the 6th time they've gone head-to-head. Now, Breeze won the first 3 battles. Brady had won the next 2 battles, 4 and 5. Number 6, though, back to Drew Brees, and now we don't know how much longer, obviously, they're both going to be in the NFL, but while they are both in the NFC South, they're going to meet at least twice a season now, and that's going to be a lot of fun. That's pretty smooth. You brought up how we don't know how much longer they'll be in the NFL. Are you alluding to their ages?
Yeah, they're old. I mean, they're older than me.
I mean, you did it well. Just think about this. Tom Brady's 43, and Drew Brees is 41. Collective 84. But these guys, when you look at all the passing numbers in NFL history, their names are at the top or near the top in just about every category.
The first game in NFL history with 2 starting quarterbacks over the age of 40, and you know, our stat guru Ed Brady put this together. Those two have thrown collectively for over 86 miles. I don't know what that means, but it's a lot of miles.
It's a lot of miles. 86 miles, 84 years collectively. Great numbers.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. Let's step into a different topic here for a second, Charles. You think about all the action that happened on Sunday, Week 1 in the NFL, but Saturday was an important day for a number of players around the league as well. In fact, we might even have a new holiday, call it Extension Day. A number of contracts.
Can we make it into a movie? Can we do that? Can we make it into a movie?
Yeah. Fine by me. A number of contracts that were crucial were extended, and really it started with Dalvin Cook, 5 years and $63 million. That was a big one for the Vikings.
Yeah, it was, and it's huge for Dalvin Cook because there was a school of thought that maybe they wouldn't do it because of Alexander Madison's presence, but they're going with their big guy. How about that? Just a few minutes later, Alvin Kamara, he re-upped with the Saints, 5 years, $75 million. Love that one. A great move for New Orleans. Even better for Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, good to be a running back, and then switching it to wide receiver. Cooper Kupp with the Rams. What was his, 3 years, almost $50 million. I think $48 million to be precise.
Yeah, he did very, very well, and I love the way that he runs routes, and he gives the Rams a great presence downfield. And how about Demario Davis? We got away from the skill position, guys. A linebacker, one of the top ones in the league. He re-upped in a big way. 3 good years for him, added to his contract in New Orleans.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Roethlisberger. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. That's complete. It's Anthony McFarland. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did.
Brendan, let's file this play away for later. Let's note this play because, to me, it's not out of the question that the decision to pass up to 3 there could come back to haunt them later on.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. Not much there, only a yard.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Wilson, after the play fake to Carson, steps away to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Devin Bush just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
What's the story of Kobe with the Raiders on the flank?
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Third and long, it's Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here. 1st and 10.
39-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Play action. Now Roethlisberger. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
On 1st down, it's Carson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 2nd down and 8. Here's Carson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. All right, while we have a second here, Charles, let's look ahead to week 2 on the NFL slate. Some great games coming up. I'm just looking early here Sunday. You got Carolina, Tampa Bay. Wondering if Tampa can get the win there. Detroit and Green Bay both 1-0. That's intriguing. An in-division game. And then, Washington and Arizona, you probably wouldn't highlight that one normally, but one of those two teams, is going to be 2-0.
Yeah, that's going to be a whole lot of fun to watch. And how about the Sunday nighter? New England at Seattle. Cam Newton now leading the Patriots, and Russell Wilson was so sharp in the opener at Atlanta. And then, of course, on Monday night, the opening of the Raiders' new stadium with the Saints coming to town. I'm really excited about that one.
And you've said it well with the Raiders. If there was ever a stadium that looked like a Raiders stadium, it's that one.
It certainly does, doesn't it? And, I don't want to steal anything from anyone else or any movies or whatever, but the theme music, you got to know, is going to be dark and powerful, just like the Raiders want it to be.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So on is Jason Myers. He's hit from as long as 50 in his career. This will be from 56 yards out.
This
one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Now this will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one.
Let's go. That's right here.
No, I don't say no.
Time to put the dog in there now.
Loss of about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Here's Dobbs to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 19 yards that time for number 19.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
He takes this for 3 to the 29.
The Seahawk ball carrier.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Brought down at
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
On third down, Carson. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And they got the hook up. This is Olsen. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. They'll run on first down. It's Carson, and he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They run again with Carson, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Now the rookie out of Miami, this is DJ Dallas. And he's going to get this one down to the 45.
Dallas, the Seahawks.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Wilson. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Bud Dupree leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. To throw on third down. Wilson. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now it's Carson. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action of the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
On 3rd down, Carson. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Hey, cuz, it's hard to
So
kick
on
in
is
Pittsburgh,
Jason
man.
Myers. He's hit from
Win
as long as 58 in his career. This will be from 56 yards out. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And we will remain tied here in this 3rd quarter. And it's hard to hold a kick from this distance against him, but that is now 3 misses for him in the game so far.
3? And you wonder where his head's at right now. Kickers are a funny breed, but I have a feeling he'd love to see a 29-yarder next time to get him back in the groove.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Out of the gun, Dobbs. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Pittsburgh. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. They'll try to run it. This is Connor. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Go.
James Conner taking it in. And the Steelers have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up. The offensive line collected victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
37-yard line.
Here's Wilson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there. 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
On 1st down, it's Carson. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. From just shy of midfield, Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Go, D. Come on,
he was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a 1st down as he stopped at the 48. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Lock up. Lock up. Lock up, Dan.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. Look at that. A diving catch. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I needed right there.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. On the give, this is McFarland. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 7. First down, Pittsburgh.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, McFarland. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going. But
get out of that quarter, man. Get out of it.
Kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait, because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Dobbs. Ebron caught left side. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 19. 11 yards there. First down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
I get this.
Back-to-back receptions for him, but it's another first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the shotgun, here's Dobbs. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. From 6 yards away. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Tyler Lockett now with a return. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
The Seahawks take over.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now Wilson on first down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And he's caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Steelers.
Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
He's back to throw. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The 2 veterans there, Wilson to Olsen for a Seattle first down. Wilson to throw. It's caught. Lockett. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Steelers 18-yard line.
Throwing now is Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Complete.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
This is it right here, bro.
First and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts.
Quarterback.
Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it's going to be hard now. It ain't going to be easy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
3rd and goal. Keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Now Wilson. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, right. Do it like that, Mike. What is that, Mike?
Joe Hayden on the coverage.
No, he just goes.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Trying to wedge his way in there, no signal. I don't think he got there, he didn't. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And the Steeler D will celebrate the goal line stand. To throw from his end zone. Dobbs, and that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
And 10.
To throw from his end zone. Dobbs. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.